Hey everybody, welcome back to Disturbing Kreationz Auto, and today I'm going to show you how to jack your Porsche up correctly. Now, I know people think that just because they have a jack and it's not that hard, it is. Because if you don't put the jack in the right spot, you are going to damage this car, you are going to damage the metal, you're going to damage the body, or you might just damage some of the components underneath. And by being a Porsche, we all know you're buying a name. So what a part costs on a regular American car is probably going to be about half, even on these old 25-year-old Boxsters or 20-year-old Boxsters. This is a 1997 Boxster, the first one they came out with, so I'm not going to take my chances damaging it. I'm going to show you how to get this Porsche up into the air and all the points, front and back, and even one in the rear, so you have a place to jack up your car the right way. Now let's go get some work done.
Hey, welcome to Disturbing Kreationz. Today's going to be a quick little video on how to raise your Porsche Boxster. So if you have to do any work underneath one of these things, you see how close it is to the ground. It has very specific points that you have to raise the car because you don't want to damage any of this bottom panel, rocker arm or anything. Especially if you have side skirts, they'll pop off. So I'm going to show you how to raise the rear first, and then I'm going to show you how to raise the front so that you can lift your Porsche up. So this is going to be the same as the 911, the Porsche 986, and the 987. So let's get right to it, and I'm going to show you where the lift points are on the Porsche Boxster. So I have this one up already because I'm doing a oil change and a radiator flush. So I'm going to show you where the lift point is in the back of the vehicle. You can use jack stands, but I tend to try to use these steel ramps. The ramp is too much of an angle for me to drive up, so you don't want to damage the vehicle, but I use the lowboy jack to jack it up, and then I put the ramp underneath for each side. So let's look and see where the points are. And if you come right underneath the car right here, now you can see where the catalytic converter is right here. And if you look right underneath, you see this plate. Well, where everything connects right there is where I put the jack. So you can see right under all these knuckles, this is the connection where the trailing arm, see the trailing arm comes up and connects into all these pieces back here. So that lifts everything up at one time. And you can see over here what it looks like. So right there. See the bolt sticking out of the bottom? This, I can't get my finger on it, but you see it right there? That's it. But now we're on this side right here. So, and then I just put the things under, or I'll show you where the jack stand is. Or you can put the jack stand. You're not going to use this plate right here in front of the wheel underneath. You see this piece of metal right here? This is where you put the jack stand. This hard piece of metal. Now, you can jack the car up right here or right here, but I don't see how if I jack the car up from this side how I can get a stand under. So that's why I like to jack it up from the back. You need to put a stand right here on the side, right in front of the back tire. See it? Right here. Or I like to use these. And now I'm going to show you how to jack up the front and do the front one as well. Be right back. Okay, we're back. And we got the back lifted up already. So I'm going to show you how to lift the front up. If you have to lift the entire car up off the ground, I like to lift the rear of the 986s first because that's where the engine is and it's heavy. And if you're doing the 911 or 996 is what they call it, I do the front first because the engine's in the front and then it's heavier here. for the all-wheel drives at least, you know. So it depends on what vehicle you're working on. Like if you're doing the Porsche SUV, the engine's in the front, lift the front up first. But we're worried about the Boxsters and the 911s right now. So let's look underneath. And underneath, I'm going to show you where the 2 points are. So right like the back, there's a little thing right here. See this piece of steel? So if you only have the jack and you're taking the tire off for something easy, you could put it on that piece of steel and then put the jack stand on the lip somewhere here. Just kind of put it under, don't release the jack. You know, it'll be like an inch under or something. This is just to protect you so the jack doesn't go down. But if you look under here, do you see the piece see where that piece comes together? And it looks like a footprint. It's pushed down and it goes up to about there. So that's a piece of frame on the unibody. So you can jack on that. So I jacked it up, see? And then I put the piece on here. And then now I have, as you can see, all 4 tires are off the ground. My Porsche's level. So now I can drain any fluids or do the oil change or anything that I want to, change radiator fluid and work on my vehicle and give it a little push and see if I can knock it over. I mean, I'm not trying to shoulder block it like a linebacker or a lineman, but I give it a little push and a little wobble. I'd rather it fall off the jack stand and bust the jack stand than fall down and rip my leg off. So this is just a little helpful video of how to get your car up so you can start working on it yourself. Thanks for coming to Disturbing Kreationz. We love all you guys. I'm glad that you visited. Please give me a like and a subscribe for safety. And we always got to make sure we're doing safety first so that we can make these disturbing creations. Again, I say that you should maybe get these on the back. I might get another set of these so I can do back and front so I don't have to worry about these jack stands anymore. But now that we have the E30 out, we're getting a lift put right here, so we're not going to have to worry about that. So check us out. Got a lot of Porsche videos. We're rebuilding all these cars. So have a great day, and thanks for visiting, and we love you all. Peace out.